This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. We're in Jonesboro, Arkansas, and Centennial Bank Stadium, home to the Red Wolves of Arkansas State, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida International Panthers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Arkansas State Red Wolves. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner looking to create better field position. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Shotgun handoff here. That run moves the ball across the 35. The Red Wolves will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They'll run it from the gun. Powers through. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch is made down the middle. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll run it with the draw play. The gain moves the ball to a 34. Second down after that run on the previous play. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
You finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick completion to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. A new set of downs after that completion.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running back has it on a screen now. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Handoff here from the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
It's an option look. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go into keeper.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. The one to the left, trying to find pay dirt. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, FIU.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Here's the handoff. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And he'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Running through the tackle. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
The important third down play coming up. And the pass knocked down by the defense, incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
So 1st and 10. That's a costly mistake for the defense on fourth down. And they'll use the ground game here. He's brought down out at the 46. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. They've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll toss it to the right side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got a man down the middle. He makes the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Looking to throw it on first down. Hit as he released it. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Touchdown, Red Wolves. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him. That's a highlight play for that quarterback. Stands in the pocket, delivers a strike, even though he knows he's going to get pounded.
Yeah, for young quarterbacks, when coaches talk about pocket presence, this is exactly what they're talking about. He stood in there and made that throw, not worrying at all about taking the hit.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. He'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Press coverage now from the secondary. Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down play coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Turns it loose downfield. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First down. We're going to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He hauls it into the 25, still running. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. And the Red Wolves begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. He'll score. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's got it inside the 15. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Play action fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Pass caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st down, it's play action. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida International.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You can talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And now the point after try. Tie the game heading to halftime. And he knocks it right through. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. Tackle is made at the 43, but that's a good return and good starting field position.
Red Bulls will take over 1st and 10.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Ready up. Jackrabbit.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at midfield. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the 1st half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Red Wolves will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. They get the second half started with the running play. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Handoff heading left. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Third down play for this offense. He shreds the tackle. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Florida International.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. The back's got it. Fighting off the defender. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Well, there's nothing better than that. 4th down and 1. Hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the first down for a new set of downs.
They trust the running back to convert on 4th down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Penalty makes it 1st and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Second down.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. He's going to take off here. And the defense brings him down.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Raymond. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Big conversion there on third down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. They're going to run it here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Same tailback, another carry. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First and 10 now, clock running, final minute of the quarter. Now we run a draw play. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Here we go, first play of the quarter, offense setting up for a second down play. Heading left after the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Looking for a receiver. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
Well, these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's first and goal.
They've got a first and goal. The offense a great chance to break the tie here late in the game. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal.
3:25.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. The pass is incomplete, just across the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And with that, they retake the lead.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
A play action, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Looks right for a quick completion. And the Red Wolves are on the move here. And that's the tight end coach showing why he's a weapon as he flexes out into the slot that time.
Loved how they use this tight end. Love how sometimes he's in line. As you say, now they flex him out. He's a tough matchup for any defense. He's got the size and athletic ability really to be able to play at receiver. But now they're able to use him in so many different ways. It puts a lot of pressure on this defense. And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quick pass. The catch is made. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. He's looking to throw. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Red Wolves. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Okay, ready?
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He finds the running back in the flat. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Here's the second down play. Wants to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Looking to throw yet again. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. They look to throw it here on second down. Gets made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Brings up fourth down.
So late in this 4-point game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking for 6. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Chris, they had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on fourth down.
And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, and that should do it for the ball game. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games.